Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Size Matters. I'm Keith Webb.
And I'm Rosie Mercado. It is a wonderful day. It's question and answer day.
Woo! Question and answers. We love talking to you guys. We love you guys ask some pretty
really good questions.
Yeah, really good and interesting questions. And actually, a lot of questions we get all the time. And that's kind of what this episode is about. We're kind of going to answer a lot of questions we get all the time.
All the time. Well, one of the questions I get, and I just want to put it out there because it's a lot of girls write to me.
Right.
If you're not a typical agency size model, which I'm not, and I'm still with some wonderful agencies, how do you break into the modeling industry?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you get that too, right? How do I become a plus size model, right?
Oh, yeah, you get that. I don't know. I'm not a plus size model, but yeah, I do get that question a lot. Yeah, how do I become a plus size model? So, and actually, I have no idea because I don't consider myself a model, and I'm not plus size, so I really know. That's all. That's your department.
That's my department. Well, one of the things that I can tell you is that you really need to practice makes perfect. You really need to connect with great photographers. Practice your posing. Get lots of pictures. Get a variety of pictures. Please do not do selfies. Do not submit those in your portfolio because I have seen some crazy amount of pictures. Natural makeup. It's really about showcasing your personality through the pictures, showing versatility, and be able to connect with different agencies. Before you send off to agencies, practice makes perfect, ladies. You also want to reach out and you want to network. Networking in the plus size industry really helps you because you get to meet some amazing designers. You get to work with people who want to collaborate, which gives you practice before you get those big clients under your belt. So practice makes perfect, ladies. If I could tell you anything, just practice your shooting professionally. So like that, you could have the right amount of practice and really be a professional when it comes to your first client.
Okay, now for plus size modeling, what about is big too big and is small too small? Like, is there rules in order to be a plus size model? Is there regulations?
You're asking someone who's broken all the rules. I've broken all the rules when it comes to plus size modeling, but I've really, for me, it wasn't just about modeling. For me, it's really about having a voice and creating diversity. Is there rules? There's always going to be rules in anything that you do, but if you have a mission that's bigger than just modeling, you have a voice, and you really want to create diversity, the biggest thing is show quality pictures, show your versatility, show that you have the capability of modeling, and show that you could sell the product that you're modeling as well.
Right.
So that's what it comes down to when it comes to business.
And it depends on different types of modeling. There's types of, like, I know.
Yeah, there's absolutely.
And yeah, there's different, like, what is, like, I heard that, like, there's pinup. People do, a lot of girls do
there's a lot of girls that do pinup.
And they do, like, and there's some, and you do, like, what kind of model?
I do a lot of beauty stuff. A lot of stuff that I get. I get a lot of beauty stuff, and I've worked with some amazing clothing designers as well, and it's given me opportunities to work in different directions as in designing. So if something doesn't work for you in modeling as well, ladies, be open to the idea that maybe it might not be for you, and maybe other doors will open. Yeah. Working behind the scenes, working as designing, maybe opening your own company. So don't just get stuck on the idea that I'm just a plus size model. Right. Nothing wrong with plus size modeling, but maybe your journey is to do something different, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we don't have enough people in this world actually being a voice for the plus size industry, and more people talking about that. We need more of those.
Yeah, we need lots and lots of that, and there's so many barriers to break through. So those are my quick tips on things that have worked for me. Yeah. Networking, practice makes perfect, get in front of the camera, and then after that, once you get that practice under your belt, make sure and submit to different agencies and see what their response is. Yeah. And if that doesn't work, keep knocking on those doors, and if that doesn't work, maybe your journey is a different journey that you gotta take.
That's good. I'd like that. Yeah, and with plus size, like modeling, there's so many rules, and like being a regular model, like a real, like just a regular
agency model.
Model is very hard, but the cool thing about being a plus size, it's still like very new, and it's still, there's more guidelines than actual rules.
Well, you know what? Now that the market's growing so much, there's so much going on right now, and there's so many barriers that have been broken. Right now's the time. Right now, we need that diversity. We need someone to look up to, and maybe you're that person that can help us join in and make this a group effort to create that diversity.
That's right.
There you go. What about questions you? What's the most common question you get? I mean, I know you get that a lot. I get that a lot because of what I do. What about you?
Me, the question I get a lot is, when did you realize you like big women? I get that one a lot. So, and quick answer is, I kind of already knew. As soon as I hit puberty, I'm kind of, experiencing women, and I realized like big women.
It's just women. Why does they have to name it big women? It's just women, just beautiful women.
Yeah, and I like all types of women. I appreciate it all. So I knew it ever since I was a kid. So, and still to this day, a lot of people are like, oh, it's a phase, blah blah blah, but I'm 26 now. So one of my questions that I get, and actually I get it a lot, but this one is from Sharon Schneig, which is S-I-N-G-H.
Something like that. Well, Sharon, she sent you a good question, so tell us a little about her question.
She says, I get a lot of problems from my family about my weight. All I have is a lot of TNA. That's top and bottom.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with,
Nothing wrong with that. Own it.
But they say guys will only want to sleep with me for that. What should I do, Keith? Am I not cut out to be a size 4 like they want me to be? So your family's giving you pressure. Yeah, that stinks, number one. But if you're not supposed to be a size 4, you're not supposed to be a size 4. Be what you are. Be who you are. And if your family's giving problems for it, that's tough, you know. But at the end of the day, you're not dating your family. You're dating the person you want to be with. And if that person can accept you for being the size that you are, then great, you know. But, you know, I think it depends on your age. If you're like 16, 17 years old, then yeah, you know, you have to live with your parents. But like if you're, you know, an adult woman, you make your decisions based off of the guys, you know, who like you and are attracted to you. So yeah, we get that question a lot from families and stuff like that. So.
Well, one of the things that you know I think is important also, if your family's telling you that, how about getting some positive, constructive feedback from them? Why is it? Is there a message maybe that you might be sending that you're not aware of? Because sometimes we might dress a little bit provocative, show, you know, those assets that we have a little bit more than usual. Maybe they're just trying to protect you and they just don't know how to communicate in a positive, loving way, and you're receiving it more as a, you know, destructive criticism.
Right.
That's number one. Number two is, I think it's, you know, like you said, if you're not a size 4, it's okay, own it. It's about you being happy, and you have to find that happiness within yourself and really find out, you know, who you are, what you want to look like, and create the life of your dreams.
Yeah, and your parents love you, you know, I'm sure they're trying to look out for you, and they want to make sure I guess you're living the healthiest lifestyle, you know, and as long as you're healthy, I say, yeah, own it. But yeah, I think it just all depends on the situation and all depends on your family. You nailed it perfectly. Yeah, ask your parents, talk to them, see what's going on.
If they're telling you that that's going on, I think it's just about the message. Maybe just really sitting down in a loving way, finding out what's going on, and maybe they're just wanting to see a better, you know, a better version of you, or not so much. How can I put that? Not so much of a better version, but they just want to protect you so you don't end up getting hurt by sending the wrong message.
Exactly. So, yeah, these are our questions. These are the questions we get a lot, but we're doing question and answers all the time, very often.
Once a month. Once a month.
Yeah. So
send in your questions.
Yeah, send in your questions. We want to do it on YouTube, or if you want to go to our Facebook page, Size Matters, you can direct message us there, or you can go to our Instagram,
which is the most popular way that we've been reaching out with our fans.
I love my IG. You can follow me at Keith Webb
and Rosie Mercado.
Yeah. So that's our show, guys. Thank you so much for watching.